Hi guys, and welcome to another video. So today I'm going to be switching it up, and instead of doing what I eat in a day, I really wanted to focus on sharing an appetizer recipe with you guys. So the other day I made a shrimp cream cheese empanada. So that's what I want to call it. It's almost like a mini cream cheese empanada, and it was amazing. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So what you'll be needing is some shrimp, some cream cheese, the onion bell pepper mix. Of course, you don't have to get the frozen kind. If you have onions and bell peppers in your fridge, then of course you can use that. I'm using the garlic and herb Mrs. Dash, some Old Bay seasoning, and some garlic powder. So I'm using garlic powder and the garlic and herb because I really want it to have that garlic flavor. If you have fresh garlic, then of course you can use that, but the star of the show is going to be, of course, the shrimp, or the stars would be the shrimp and the cream cheese. So one item that's missing is the Mission low carb tortilla. So I wanted to show you guys, just give you guys a little tip. So this is our fridge. Okay, so this is, everything that we have in our fridge. And this right here, I do want to mention that in another video, but I just ordered that from Aldi's today, and I really like it. And as you can see, 0 net carbs. So, but we'll talk about that in another video. But I wanted to share this little compartment that I have here that I've put all my low carb things. I have my hummus and my Parmesan cheese. I have my low carb tortillas, which I keep in the fridge. Let me know, do you guys do that? I like to keep them in the fridge. I have my shredded lettuce and just a few other low carb things that I've put in here just to kind of separate it from everyone's things. I still have, just my romaine lettuce, things like that that don't fit in there. But for the majority, I wanted to separate what I have so that no one dips into my things, because when you go into a fridge, it's like, okay, the majority of everything, that is for your family, and then you have a small section of the things that you like to eat. So this is a good tip to just keep just something like this in your fridge, and I'm pretty sure that they sell it like at Walmart. I got this in a mini fridge that we have downstairs, but I pulled it out and I brought it up here just to put my things in. So that's a good tip. But let me go ahead and pull out these. You don't want to drop it. The Mission Carb Balance flour tortillas. So that is what we are going to be using today. And I know I've been using these in a few of my recipes, but honestly, this is such a good little staple to have in your fridge, because you can do so much with these. And the reason why I like to use these is because it's not something that you have to order on Amazon or go to like a specialty store to find. They sell it at Save A Lot, at Walmart, at I'm not sure where else, but those are the 2 places that I found. I actually saw some at Aldi's. It wasn't the Mission Carb Balance, but it was another brand that had the low carb tortillas at Aldi's, and I do want to try those, but because I had a whole pack of these, which I haven't even opened yet, I didn't order those when I set up my pickup from Aldi. But yeah, so for today's recipe, we're going to be using these, and as you guys know, these have 4 net carbs, and in today's recipe, we are going to be using 2 of these. And I was gonna make a single serving, but my husband I told him about this recipe and he said that he wanted to try it as well, and he does not do low carb, but it's one of those recipes that it does not matter if you low carb or not, you are going to love it. So I'm looking forward to sharing this with you guys, so stay tuned. I'm gonna go ahead and get started. This shrimp right here, I have the raw shrimp, so I'm gonna go ahead and boil this really quick for 3 to 5 minutes, and then I'm going to get started. And I'm going to be using my food processor to make the mixture, but I will let you guys know step by step what I'm doing. But let me go ahead and get this shrimp cooked, and I will be right back. Our shrimp is ready to go, and I have about 30 medium-sized shrimp in here. We have a cup of cream cheese, and then of course the seasonings that I showed you guys earlier. So I'm going to be putting that mixture into, or creating the mixture by putting it in the food processor. So I will show you guys the process, and I'll be right back so we can start building our appetizer. Okay, so this is what your mixture should look like. So it's okay if it's a little chunky. I like it. I prefer it that way. I don't want it to be too creamy. I want there to be texture. So medium chunky is the way that I like my mixture, but of course this is all to your preference. So when I take a bite of this, I can still taste little chunks of the shrimp and the onion, and I prefer it that way. So I wanted to show you guys the way that I like it. So this is what you should have at this point. So I'm gonna go ahead and get my tortillas ready and move on to the next step. Okay guys, so I'm ready to start building our appetizer. So once again, I'm going to be calling these a low carb cream cheese shrimp empanada. So no, they are not your typical empanada disc, but these are going to give you that same flavor. And if you've been craving your average or your normal empanadas, these will definitely satisfy that craving. So I cut I'm using 4 tortillas, so I cut them in half. And now what I'm going to be doing is putting the filling and then just folding it over and then using my fork to create a little, I guess, envelope, if you want to call it, for the empanadas. So just like regular empanadas, I'm going to take some water and I'm going to go ahead and just go around the tortilla. Sealing this, what you want to do is press and then slide it down, and that's going to help keep everything closed. And we are not frying them. I think I forgot to mention that in the beginning. You can fry them, and I fried them the first time that I made these. I did fry them, but this time I'm going to bake them. So I have not tried them baked, and if you notice that it's trying to come out of one side, go ahead and push that in and then continue to seal it. But yeah, so the first time that I made these, I refried them, and it came out amazing. But I just want to try a different version, so you all will be trying the baked version with me. So this is what you should have. A nice, let me keep it. So this is what you should have. So a nice little pocket, you know, filled with your cream cheese and your shrimp. So I'm gonna go ahead and make the rest of these, and I will be back so that we can get them ready to go into the oven. Okay, so these are ready to go. I'm going to be making an egg wash so that I can brush on top of these so they can get golden brown. I have not tried it this way before, but hopefully it will turn out well. I don't see why it wouldn't, but this will help them get nice and golden brown. I don't feel like frying them. I did fry them before and they came out amazing. But if you guys have noticed in all of my videos, I rarely fry things because I don't like making food that I have to babysit. I love cooking on high and getting things in and out as quickly as possible. So if I don't have to babysit a food, you know, that is my preferred method of cooking. Oh, okay. So sorry about that. That was my light. But yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and make the egg wash and pop right in. So I'm going to be using 1 egg yolk and a little bit of water and just brush it on top of all of these and then pop it in the oven, and I have it at 450. And we'll see. I am not sure how long it's going to take for them to get golden brown, but all we want to do is get these. I'm thinking that I'm going to have to flip them halfway, however long it takes. Once I see this side get golden brown, then I'll go ahead and flip it and get that side golden brown. So let me go ahead and get these started, and then I will let you guys know how long it took and show you the finished product once they are nice and golden. Okay guys, so these are ready to be taken out. It's been about 10 minutes, 5 minutes in. I checked the bottom and it was nice and golden brown, so I went ahead and flipped them and I checked them 5 minutes later, and this is what they are looking like. I do want this one to get a little bit more golden right here, but I think it's pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and pull these out and show you guys the finished product. All right, so here they are. And this is my first time making them in the oven, but I really like what the egg wash did. So if you see, that is not oil. That is how the egg wash left it nice and crispy and golden brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the carb amount on the side here. I do have half of the mixture. I ended up with half a cup that I'm putting to the side, and of course I can eat it with something else, but I'll go ahead and list the carbs for this low carb appetizer for you guys. And I'm gonna go ahead and call my husband in so that he could have a few of these. I ended up making 6, so we're gonna go ahead and split them. And I hope that you guys enjoyed this super simple low carb appetizer recipe. Let me know in the comment section if you guys try it out, and as always, go ahead and like this video if you want to see more, and make sure you subscribe if you haven't already. And thank you so much for those who have been with me since the beginning. I appreciate you guys, and I will see you next week. Bye bye.